Greetings, my most excellent friends and fiends. Welcome once more to the Draconic Verses. I, of course, am your humble host and curator, Ye Olde Dragon, at your service. Well, today I bring you something of a bit more recent vintage. I present Bigby Presents, Glory of the Giants. And in this case, this is the Wizkids edition of the premium figure, the Death Giant Necromancer. And I have to apologize up front that I didn't open this in front of you all. That's because I have never been so nervous about taking a figure out of its plastic packaging before. I was so worried that something was going to break because it's a beautiful figure. But the thing is, there's a lot of little tiny pieces, or very frail looking pieces, as I'll show you right here. It's a beautiful figure, and I'll give you a close-up look at it in just a few minutes. You can tell by the little spirits, see, floating around her? Like this one has little tiny horns. It's probably a tiefling spirit. And of course, this beautiful scythe here with its wispiness and little pointy bits. So I was very, very concerned about accidentally popping somebody off. I was actually surprised that it came in one piece in the packaging. Because I do know from watching other videos how certain pieces of WizKids come in multiple pieces to assemble. But not in this particular instance. All right, well, let us delve a little deeper into the mysteries of the Death Giant Necromancer. Sorry. The Death Giant Necromancer, yes. Now, there are only two distinct entries in the book for the Death Giants. One is the Death Giant Reaper, wearing full plate and bearing a huge glowing scythe. The other is called the Death Giant Shrouded One. And it's actually the Necromancer. That seems to be what the Necromancer is called in the book. I don't know. Maybe it was the original name and then later changed, but too late for any of the merchandising? I honestly can't say, but it is pretty much on the mark, calling it a Necromancer. You see, each of the giant ancestries got a spellcaster in the book. And what would suit a death giant more than a Necromancer? Well, here's what the book says about our star attraction. A death giant shrouded one has learned the secrets of death magic, some say from the Raven Queen herself. A shrouded one collects the skulls of fallen kin and inscribes the death rune on a prized skull from this grisly collection. Abandoning armor in favor of gloomy robes, the shrouded one uses rune magic to create a shadowy scythe blade at the end of a staff and to conjure an aura of tormented souls for protection. Well, yeah, you can't get much more Necromancer than that, I guess, can you? Oh, don't mind me, I'm fully prepared. I have Uncle Gronk's skull right here. But in any event, and all kidding aside, this is truly a beautiful piece. I mean, it's taken directly from the book's art, and a lot of care went into this sculpt with all of its fine details. I mean, from the texturing on her robes and hood, to the wispiness of the gruesome scythe, to the straps and buckles and skulls that adorn her belts, to the runes on the skull of her relative. This is truly what a premium figure should be. And it's also one of the most amazing paint jobs I've ever seen on a miniature. Although it's not that miniature. But seriously, the paint job is utterly fantastic. There is no messing on it whatsoever. This was produced with a lot of care. Now, she comes on a huge size base, well, as is appropriate for a giant, of course, standing almost 4 inches tall. With an MSRP of $39.99 USD, this won't break your wallet either. It might make it sigh a bit, but it won't break it. And I've seen it going for as low as $33.47 over on eBay as well. So yeah, friends and fiends, this is definitely a piece to pick up for yourself because, I mean, it's a beautiful sculpt. The paint job is immaculate, and it captures the artwork from the book perfectly. And just to remind you that this is not a paid promotion. I have received absolutely no compensation whatsoever from Wizkids in regards to this video. But if Wizkids would like to change that in the near future, hey, hit me up. You can find my contact information down below. So in any event, oh, and while you're down below, friends and fiends, if you do happen to have enjoyed the video, if you happen to be mildly entertained, please do me a favor and hit that like button. And maybe while you're down there, you know, hit that subscribe button too, because it's absolutely free and it actually goes a long way to help promote the channel and to help it grow. So yeah, so that will do it for us. Oh, make sure that you stay tuned because coming up very soon, I'm doing another, well, more of an unboxing than a review, really. Somebody sent me a brick of Wizkids Bigby Presents Glory of the Giants. So that's 8 booster boxes in a brick. So I'll be opening those up and seeing what mysteries lie within. So by all means, friends and fiends, stay tuned. And that's the best way to be able to stay tuned, by hitting the subscribe button, because you'll know what's going on and when it happens. All right, so friends and fiends, thanks very much for stopping by. Stay safe, stay healthy, take care of yourself, and more importantly, take care of each other. And I'll see you very soon. Bye-bye now.